We tried to push A, but we faced a lot of resistance and now we're at a numbers disadvantage. Looking at the minimap, I know that my team is making noise rotating away from A. So if I just hold here, I can probably get a free pick because they're probably not going to be expecting me to still be in wine. And since I already set up my teleport, I can just stay in this dangerous position and TP away. But now I'm stuck in this really bad position. So I'm thinking here, I'm probably gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna take them down with me. Which is a mindset that brings me a lot of confidence in these situations. I get a quick glimpse of a gun, so if I'm able to pick that up, I'm gonna get a higher chance of winning these duels. I hear someone really close to me running and shooting at the wall. So by peeking with proper crosshair placement, I quickly go for the kill. And then instantly, I'm anticipating that someone is pushing up with the Phoenix, so I adjust my crosshair for my next fight. And now, just like that, we have the upper hand. And as long as we push together as a team, we're probably gonna win this. This next round is gonna be a very important round for us to win because this will have a really big impact on both of the team's economy. And losing here will make this game incredibly harder than it already is. We tried to push B and the trades happen in our favor and now it's down to a 2v1.
2v1. Last side. Let's go.
So the right play here is to just rotate to A. But unfortunately, this happens.
Bro, just go A lah.
Not only did that round break our economy, it also broke our team's mentality. And our team just started to crumble.
Just go away. Why would you go?
Already in my mind, it's looking like an impossible game to win. But then again, I'm just trying my best to focus on the current round by chanting the phrase round by round in my head. In a lot of these rounds, we actually got good fighting chances.
30 seconds left.
But for some reason, we just couldn't close any rounds out. We would be given a glimmer of hope.
One enemy remaining.
And then in the next second, all hope is lost.
Spike planted.
So yeah, 3-12. It's looking like an impossible scoreline.
Spike down A.
And then finally, after what felt like an eternity, we finally won a few rounds. But it's still looking like an impossible game to win. But in my head, I'm just trying to focus on the current round at hand. We get info that they're trying to do a mid to B, so I rotate to help my teammates out. But as soon as my teammate gets picked off from A, I'm anticipating that they're probably gonna rotate towards A. So I try and use this opportunity to be one step ahead of them and kill someone rotating. And by looking at the minimap, I note that the enemy Reyna is close, so I decide to take that duel.
Spike down mid. One enemy. 30 seconds left.
So again, round by round. For this round, I use my ult to help out in my team's economy. And I realized that the enemy likes to go out mid, so maybe I can catch them off guard by fighting mid with my ult. And I'm making sure that I'm always using my teleport ability to take an aggressive peek. I stay and fight mid in case someone tries to trade the Reyna. But I whiffed.
Was on him.
And whiffed.
I'm missing the shot.
And I finally landed the shot. The game is starting to look much more possible, but then again, I'm just trying to focus on the current round at hand. I'm trying my best to change my setups around, and for this round, I'm holding this angle on B main in case they rush B. But when a lot of activity is happening on the other side of the map, I decide to rotate. We get info that they're pushing out mid, and because it's a 3v3, it's not really worth it for me to take a 50-50 duel here, because if I lose the duel, we're probably gonna lose the round. And if I win, it's not really that big of a deal. So I'm making sure that I'm fighting them with my jet.
Astra from A.
Now I'm holding market at an off angle, but I'm not really looking for a fight here. I'm just doing my part in trying to cover all angles with my team. Unfortunately, we got caught off guard from CT, but now I know that the Sova is CT, and I also know that the Astra is rotating from A, and that she's low, so I'm confident in fighting this Astra as she's rotating.
One enemy remaining.
Now I have Spike, and I also know that the Sova is CT. The right thing to do here is to just hold and peek off of my jet, but sometimes overheating does happen. So this next part of the clip is an example of what you should not do. But luckily, I won that fight. It's only a bad play if you die, right? So now, my team is really finding the momentum, and we're starting to win these crucial rounds.
Last player standing.
And this next round is a really crucial round for us to win, not only because if we lose the game, but also because if we win, we're going to break the enemy's economy, and it's going to be easier to take this game to overtime. So for this round, I'm holding this off angle on A main in case they rush A. But because they're rushing B, I instantly rotate to help my teammates out. But because they're stopping their push, again, I rotate back to A.
Oh,
Market.
market. In, bin.
But it's looking like they're doing a mid to B again, so I rotate back to B to help my teammates out. As soon as my Sova peeks out market, I peek out with him.
Down B.
One more stairs.
It's down to a 2v1. We know that the enemy is B main and that the spike is lane.
Don't fight.
Yeah, chill.
So if I just hold the spike here, we're probably gonna win the round.
From B main.
I have his cross.
They don't have money, guys. They don't have money, guys.
I do the same setup on A main, and the only reason I'm doing the same setup 2 rounds in a row is because the previous round, they didn't really rush A main, so they're not gonna be expecting me to be holding this angle.
Step. Hey, coming. Nice.
And then my teammates just ended up killing all of them.
One enemy remaining.
Gini.
Oh my god, it's the comeback of the century.
Switching sides.
Environmentally, bro, we win it, okay?
Default though.
My team calls a default setup, so my job here is to hold B main. All I'm doing here is I'm holding an aggressive off angle with my teleport, so it's gonna be hard for them to trade me. And again, we just kept on riding that momentum, and my teammates ended up killing everyone.
Nice one, boys. Let's go.
So now, just like that, it's match point. So it's looking like the comeback is possible. But then again, I'm just trying to focus on the current round at hand. The enemy successfully pushes out B, so we go for a retake. I'm just trying my best to hold hands with my Omen so that I'm fighting together with him, that I can trade him or he can trade me. I hear a footstep close to my left, so I go for that fight.
Spike planted.
One lane.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
So how is this impossible comeback possible? Well, for one, it turns out that the enemy Reyna was actually toxic. So that contributed to us winning the mental game. And also, do I think that I was the reason we won this comeback? Heck no. It was definitely a team effort. But by focusing on the game round by round, I made sure that my mental stayed strong and that in each round, I'm contributing to my team the best way I can.
GG, boys.
GG,
Let's come back, holy fuck. 3-12. Let's come back, holy.
3-12.